What documents do I need for my Schengen visa? How much bank balance I need to show for my Schengen visa? Do I need to book an actual ticket for my Schengen visa? These are some of the common questions that I receive from my subscribers, and in this video I'll tell you everything that you need to know about Schengen visa. The major reason for refusal of Schengen visa is actually incomplete documents. If your profile is decent enough and if you submit all the required documents, there is no reason why your Schengen visa should be refused. The first document that I'm going to talk about is proof of fund. This is very important. One of the reasons why Schengen visa is refused is because they think that you do not have sufficient fund to finance your stay in Schengen area, or they think that the fund that you are showing in your bank statement is actually not your fund. For example, you need to submit your bank statement for the last 3 months for Schengen visa. Let us assume that in the 3-month period you did not deposit any amount in your bank account. Your bank account did not see any activity, but on the last day, just before applying for this visa, you deposited 10 lakhs in your bank account. This is a big no-no. It may appear to the immigration team that the money that you deposited on your last day is actually not your own money. You arranged the money from somewhere just to get this visa. Yes, you can deposit some amount in your bank account in the last couple of days. That is fine. You can do the transactions in your bank account in the last couple of days. But make sure you're not depositing, let us say 10 lakhs, $10,000 in your bank account in the last day. Another thing that I want to discuss about bank statement is that if you are a salaried person, you should upload your salaried bank account as well along with your personal bank account, because your salaried bank statement will reflect the salary that you are receiving every month in your bank account. But what if you are not a salaried person? What if you are a businessman? If that is the case, then you can upload your personal bank statement, and if you have got a current account, you can upload your current account statement as well. I know that your current account balance may not be high, but that is fine because it will show activity in your bank account. So bank statement is your most important document that shows how much fund you have. Second document that you can upload is your documents related to your properties. Remember, if you have got properties in your home country, let us say India, if you have got good bank balance, if you have got employment, or if you have business, all these things suggest that you have got good home ties. Third document that you can upload as a part of proof of fund is your investment related document, your PF investment, your investment in mutual funds, your investment in the stock market, any rental income that you are receiving. Second document that I'm going to talk about is travel insurance. So travel insurance is mandatory for Schengen visa. You need to have travel insurance for at least 30,000 euros. So make sure that you do your travel insurance because this is mandatory. Remember one thing, in Schengen visa, you do not go for visa interview. Therefore, documents become all the more important. If you have got good documents, you should be uploading those documents. One good document is if you have got good travel history. Because if you have been to different countries, let us say you have been to Thailand, you have been to Singapore, you have been to Canada. So what it does is that it shows the immigration team that you have been to multiple countries in the past and you always came back to your own country after your visit. So if you are a frequent traveler, this is very helpful for you. If you are a frequent traveler, you should be able to get this visa. So how do you show your travel history? Your previous passport, any visa on your previous passport, any entry and exit stamps on your passport. If you are currently working or studying in some other country, the work permit or the study permit from that country, or if you have worked somewhere in the past, if you have studied somewhere in the past, or if you have any existing current valid visa, upload all these documents. Next document that I'm going to talk about is purpose of visit cover letter. I have made a separate video on cover letter that is going to be very helpful for you. I have discussed in detail what cover letter is, how you can write a cover letter. And remember one thing, I have also made a video on the rejection for Schengen visa. And one of the reasons why your Schengen visa is refused is actually that you are not able to justify your purpose of visit. So what do I mean by justify your visit? So remember, when you are going to Schengen area, you are going there as a tourist. So that is your purpose. Your purpose is tourism. And if you are not able to justify that you are a tourist, your visa will be refused. But the question is that how are you going to justify that you are a tourist? You are going to write a cover letter. So in that cover letter, you are going to mention about yourself. If you are a frequent traveler, you can mention in your cover letter that you have been to Thailand, you have been to US or any country that you have traveled. And you can also mention about what is your intention behind traveling to Schengen area. You can mention that you want to visit such and such place, let us say in France. You are going to spend 4 nights in France, you are going to spend 3 nights in Netherlands, something like that. You can mention all these details in your cover letter, and then you can talk about in your cover letter what all documents that you will be attaching in support of your visa application. Next document that I'm going to talk about is travel itinerary. Just like your cover letter, your itinerary is very important, because your itinerary again shows what your intentions are. Because if you have a clear itinerary, which means that I am going to travel this place on Monday, I am going to be in this city. On Tuesday, I'm going to be in this city. I'm going to travel from this city to this city by this mode of transportation. You are going to mention everything in your itinerary, where you are going to be staying and all other details. And this will give them an idea, the immigration team, that you have your intentions clear. Your plans are very clear. I will be making a separate video on itinerary as well, just like I have made a video on cover letter. So as I have said that if you are visiting multiple countries in Schengen area, mention about all the countries that you will be visiting in that area. And also if you are visiting multiple countries, mention how you will be traveling between countries. And if you are going to attend any event, if you have got registration for that, include that as well as a part of your itinerary. Next document that I'm going to talk about is your flight and hotel reservation. Remember one important thing about this: you do not need to book actual ticket. If you can get actual ticket, if it is refundable, that is well and good. If you do not get a refundable ticket, there is no requirement to book an actual ticket. If you have sufficient fund with yourself, you are fine. However, because of the rejection rate, people try to book an actual ticket, and that is good, but I would recommend that get a refundable ticket. So flight and hotel reservation, what the requirement here is that you need to have your flight details and everything, your hotel reservation details. Again, same thing with hotel. You can get a refundable hotel reservation, or you can get pay at property for hotel reservation. Actual ticket is not mandatory. You can create a dummy ticket. Next topic that I'm going to talk about is document for social status. I've already discussed about home ties, that home ties is important because it shows that you have some connection to your home country, which gives you reason to go back to your home country after your vacation in Schengen area. Your employment is one reason that you would go back to your home country. Your family is another reason why you would go back to your home country. Your investment and your properties are another reason why you would go back to your home country. Your social group is another reason why you would go back to your home country. So we will discuss about documents, what documents you need if you are in job, what documents you need if you are running a business. For family ties, let us say if you are married, you can upload your marriage certificate. I've also discussed about properties, it shows your home ties, and we are going to also be discussing about some other documents. I'm very sure that a lot of you will be waiting for this part. If you are an employed professional, what documents you need? So first document that you need is your employment letter. Remember, your employment letter should be on the company letterhead. Employment letter is nothing but it is just mentioning that Mr. XYZ is working in our company as at such position from so and so date. So this basically proves that you are working for some company. Next document that I'm going to talk about is no objection certificate or leave letter. Again, here your employer will mention that Mr. XYZ is working in our company from so and so date, and he will be traveling to Schengen area from so and so date, and he will resume his work on so and so date. You can also upload your pay slips. You can also upload your income tax return if you are an employed professional. If you are running a business, in that case, if you have got any invoices, upload your invoices, income tax return, revenue statement. If you have got GST registration, you can upload your GST registration. You can upload your article of incorporation. Remember that you do not need to upload every document that I'm mentioning. If you do not have one of these documents, that is fine. You can upload your income tax return, your GST registration, and that should be good. If you are a student, in that case, upload your student ID card. What if you are unemployed? Now this is a tricky situation. If you are unemployed, your chances of getting this visa is actually not that high. So I'll talk a little bit about student and unemployed over here. That if you have got a sponsor, if you have got somebody who is going to pay for your visit, you need to upload documents for that person. For example, if you are a student and if you have got your parents paying for you for this visit, you need to upload their income tax return, you need to upload their passport, you need to upload their employment letter, you need to upload their pay slips. Next document is valid passport. Your passport should be valid. There should be at least 2 blank pages on your passport. Your passport expiry date should be at least 3 months after you plan to visit Schengen area. If you still have any question, my Instagram, you can see, you can reach out to me on my Instagram. If you want me to help you with the visa application, I can do that. I can fill your visa application for you. I can help you with all these documents. Let me do that for you. I can do that. Reach out to me on Instagram. Thank you.